Hello everyone and welcome to the GMS Magazine channel. I am Paco Garcia, your host, and this is the RPG Day 2020 edition, a show that's been inspired by Dave Chapman, who decided that it would be a great idea to give us a one-word prompt so we can talk about role-playing games every single day for the month of August. And today's word is humour. This is the hardest thing to do pretty much anywhere. I have immense respect for comedians, for some of them, because doing things funny is not easy. I know I'm not particularly good at it. I have my moments, don't get me wrong, but I'm not particularly good at it. But also, what's funny to somebody is not funny to somebody else. And one thing that's very important in role-playing games and humor is to find out where is your audience and what is the audience outside that audience going to think. Because if you like, for instance, dark humor, which I do enjoy very, very much, and you display that anywhere and everywhere, then people are going to say, wow, this is not funny to me. And then you're going to have to say, well, so you have to be very careful. I don't do, dark humor very often in public because it's not everybody's cup of tea. And I don't feel the need to hurt feelings, and dark humor can be very hurtful. I'm not talking about offense. Screw offense. I'm okay offending people. It's not about offense, it's about harm. So one has to be very, very careful. So managing humor in a role-playing game, it takes an awful lot of layers, because you need to decide what actually is going to make something funny or not, and when something fun is going to be appropriate or not. And I'll give you an example. We were playing last night in Eberron, and we needed to organize a heist. So it was kind of dangerous. We needed to, it was a typical thing of somebody coming out from a warehouse carrying a suitcase, and we had to steal that suitcase. And just by the look of the party that we were going to face, we knew that it was going to be a very hard battle. We didn't want to do that. We didn't want to die. So we looked at what spells we had and what could we do. And eventually what we did was to take the character with the highest dexterity, and we gave the player a set of gloves that give twice the speed during one round, and then we cast haste on that character. When we put numbers together, that character was able to do about 300 feet in one round. It was insane, absolutely insane how much it was going to run. And we thought, this is either going to do really well, or it's going to be the most horrific thing ever, because if you fail your dexterity roll at the time, okay, this could go wrong. As it happens, he rolled amazingly well, but our enemies roll insanely bad at their perception rolls. So it's not just that they couldn't see or hear him coming, is that suddenly there was this thump! The suitcase has disappeared, and you have two battle mages finding two wands, and they had no clue what happened. Absolutely no clue. All of this whilst we were looking at our colleagues saying, where did he go? We looked at the map and he actually had gone outside the scope of the map. By the time we went back to the inn, he was already there and very tired, as you can imagine, insanely tired. And it was absolutely hilarious, the whole thing. Furthermore, we all did a, deception roll to make sure that we came out of our hiding places and walked by without those people suspecting from us. And one of my friends failed the deception roll, and he just went, as he walked by them, he just started we had to take him away from there, pretending that he was drunk, otherwise we would have still had that battle we wanted to avoid so badly. it was hilarious for us. I mean, we laughed our asses out. It was fantastic. Maybe telling it is not that funny. Humor is very, very subjective, and sometimes it's just not appropriate. So be careful when you do it, but by all means try it. If something is funny, share it. Just find the right audience, and don't share it in the wrong way. And especially if people tell you this is not funny, just consider that perhaps it isn't, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm sure there's other things that can be funny and fun within role-playing games. So yeah, be careful when you do humor in RPGs, because it can be insanely fantastic and it can go insanely wrong as well. So be careful. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being there. Tomorrow, of course, there's going to be another video, and therefore I will talk to you very, very soon. Take care.